Alright, we are going to jump right in with the shade Bare It All. I actually really like that these shades have names and they're on the back of the packaging. I didn't talk much about the packaging in this video, but it is beautiful, it feels really good, and the names of every shade are on the back with like a little color coordinated thing. So we're going to go in with Tantation, which is such a cute name, the next one down, and kind of blend both of those, just working that into the crease. I kind of used that first color to set my makeup, and I'm going in with the Smokin' Hot shade next. Again, just working that into the crease, trying to build up a really good kind of smoky but a little bit more cool toned color. Then I'm going in with the shimmer called Foxy Lady, and I'm going to put this all over my lid. And then finally I'm going to go in with the shimmery shade Diamond and Pearls and use that to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. I kind of wanted to keep this more on that cool tone. Obviously this palette is cool tone, so this is going to be more of a cool tone look, but there's a few shades in here that are more on the warm side, and I feel like I kind of stayed on the neutral to cool-ish realm, if that makes sense. But anyway, I can do more looks with this palette if you would like. It's totally up to y'all. Just let me know what you want down below. Okay, I'm not 100% done with my makeup yet, but I wanted to kind of update you before I put lashes on because I wanted you to be able to see the eyeshadow. I really do like these eyeshadows quite a bit. The mattes blended out beautifully, and the shimmers, now keep in mind there's a very big difference between a shimmery eyeshadow or like a iridescent eyeshadow and a packed glitter. These are not packed glitters, okay? These are not packed glitters. So like this one and these three are the like shimmery colors. They have like these very fine sparkles in them, but they're mostly just an iridescent eyeshadow. So you're not going to get this like super bang of glitter on your eyes. So do not expect that. But as far as an iridescent, shimmery kind of eyeshadow goes, these are absolutely beautiful. I love them so much. I did not have to wet them. I didn't try wetting them, so I don't know how they perform that way, but I didn't even have to wet them. They went on seamlessly, not patchy at all. They blended with the matte shadows absolutely seamlessly, which is always like crucial so that you don't get that like weird cut off like right here on the outer corner. I did use the lightest shade as an eyebrow highlight and inner corner highlight, and I think it looks beautiful. They might be a little bit too shimmery for some people for like that purpose, but I absolutely loved it. I think it's beautiful. I didn't use any of these like darker shades because I didn't feel like it was necessary today, but they swatch and they feel the exact same as all the other mattes, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be fine. I'm going to wear this throughout the day, and you know what, maybe I should, let me actually go in with like some of these darker shades and just deepen everything up because I don't want to test just like 4 of the eyeshadows since there's 12 eyeshadows. So I'm going to deepen up the look a little bit. I'm going to throw on some lashes and do my lips and then give a final update at the end. Okay, so I didn't put any lashes on. I feel like I honestly don't really need them, and I don't feel like putting them on. So I went in with these 2 darker shades and kind of just deepened up the whole look in general. And just like I thought, they were just as beautiful and blendable and pigmented as all of the other matte shades. So I absolutely adore this palette. Now, I did pick up the Pure Passions palette. It wasn't necessarily you know, requested for a review. I only got a request for the Soft and Sultry palette, but I did want to pick this one up because there's 4 palettes total, and when I was looking at them, I really felt like if you pick up Soft and Sultry and you pick up Pure Passions, you can get all of the looks that you would get out of the other 2, if that makes sense. Like there's one that's an all matte and like warm palette, and basically all of the shadows that are like really good and that you would be drawn to are in the Pure Passions palette. And then the other one, the Bold Obsessions, all of the colors that you'd be drawn to, like the darker, sultrier kind of shimmery colors and like the black in that palette, are in the Soft and Sultry palette. So I feel like if you have both of these, sorry, it's like shining and probably hurting your eyes. But so I feel like if you have the Soft and Sultry palette and the Pure Passions palette, you don't really need the other two. I was at first really drawn to the Warm palette. I don't remember exactly what it's called. It's not the Bold Obsessions, it's the other one. Something else, I don't know. The one that's all matte and has like those warm colors in it, I was super drawn to that one at first. But if you really look at it, like first of all, I know that you have those colors in your collection already. Even though these are beautiful shadows and they're worth picking up, that eyeshadow palette has like 4 or 5 of the same color. Like those top 2 rows, they could have put in much different shades. All of those are way too close to each other, so it really seems like it's not worth it, especially because everybody has a warm palette at this point, I feel. And again, if you don't have any eyeshadow at all, and you're looking to start in the drugstore and you want a review on these palettes, like I said, I would definitely recommend the Soft and Sultry and the Pure Passion. Pick those 2 up. You can create every single look in the book. The only thing that you're really missing is like a bright pop of color, but how many people are really going to do that on a daily basis anyway? So if you really want to pick these up, I would definitely recommend the Pure Passions and the Soft and Sultry. I'm just recommending Pure Passion based on the color. I have not tried it out yet. I'm just saying that based off of the performance of this and saying that it would be similar. I can test out the Pure Passion. I don't want to blind you. I can test out the Pure Passion in a separate video as well if y'all would like. I just didn't get a particular request for that one, so I didn't do it in this video. And I didn't want to like mix the palettes all together. I wanted to get one look out of this one palette. These eyeshadow palettes from Milani have 12 eyeshadows in them, and they are around the $15 mark. I got mine at Walmart. I'm pretty sure you can get Milani at H-E-B and like CVS and Walgreens as well. I just happened to pick mine up at Walmart. I think that they're worth it. In my opinion, $15 is getting really expensive for drugstore, but you just have to understand like where my brain is at drugstore, it's like $10 or less. Like that's what the drugstore should be. So to me, $15 is kind of a lot. If you just think about like you can get like other brands that are considered high-end, they even have eyeshadows that are like $15, like eyeshadow palettes. So for me, from a drugstore brand, even though that's like a dumb label and you shouldn't just assume the quality of things based on if it's drugstore or high-end, because there's plenty of high-end products that are absolute crap and made with awful ingredients that like you just couldn't even imagine how crappy the ingredients are. I'm just saying, like, from like that perspective, I feel like if you're going to Walmart, you don't want to pay more than $10 for one thing. So it is a little bit expensive, but if you can swing it, the $15 I think is totally worth it. As far as Milani goes, I love the brand. I love a lot of the things that they come out with. I do have other Milani favorites. If you want a just Milani Cosmetics favorites video, I could definitely do that. I have plenty of Milani favorites to do that type of video. And I'd be more than happy to do that and include the Pure Passion review in that video as well. That'd be super fun. I think I just convinced myself to do that. Anyway, bottom line, I love this palette. I would definitely recommend it. If you can swing the $15 for a drugstore palette, then I would say it's definitely worth picking up for sure. Other than that, I really don't think I have anything else to say. Oh, other than everything I've used on or off camera will be listed in the description bar below, along with like my Instagram, and any other videos that I talked about in this video will be linked in the eye or linked down, or will be linked in the eye and be linked down below. So other than that, I have nothing else to say. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just have a good one. Bye!